Hello aspirants, I am Indumati Karthikeyan from InKar IAS Academy. Today we are going to see about the 2nd December current affairs. The topic taken from the Delhi edition. The topic is editorial 1, research security should be a national priority. This topic comes under the GS2 government policies and intervention for development in various sectors and arising out of the design and implementation. First of all, why it is in the news? That is, as India aims to achieve the development objectives by 2047, the government has laid an emphasis on the role of the science and technology in strategic and also the emerging sectors. Investment in is cutting edge technologies is essential for today to stay globally competitive, address the societal challenges, and unlock the economic opportunities. But in many nations, India is building an innovation ecosystem to harness the transformation power to these technologies. However, along with this, intensification of research and development arises here new challenges. That is why collaboration and a free exchange of knowledge are fundamental to scientific process. They are new risks in the rapidly evolving geopolitical landscapes such as foreign interference, intellectual property theft, insider threat, and also cyber attack, and also unauthorized access to sensitive information and concern to the countries investing in advanced technologies. It left unaddressed. They could undermine India's progress in strategic sector research security in the context referred to the safeguarding scientific research from threat to the confidentiality and also the economic value, national interest. India is ramping up investment of in strategic technologies, which includes space, defense, semiconductor, nuclear technology, cyber technology, biotechnology, and also the clean energy harnessing, and also in artificial intelligence and quantum technologies. So, ensuring these strategic researchers output remain protected is critical here, as any breach of security could compromise national interest. So delay technological advancement and expose sensitive data to exploitation by foreign factors. This is the today's topic. We discussed that India need the research, but within a security, its need. So, what are the risks in evolving the geopolitical landscape? That is a collaboration and knowledge exchange. That while collaborating and the free exchange of knowledge are the fundamental to scientific progress, there are new risks in the rapidly evolving geopolitical landscape. Foreign interferences also makes one of the main risk, that is intellectual property theft, insider theft, that is a cyber attacks or unauthorized access. So these are the many threats in from that geopolitical landscape, and also there is a impact on the Indian strategic sectors it unaddressed, that is could determine India's progress in strategic sectors, and also there is a much more importance in the research security. That is a research security in this context refer to the safeguarding scientific research from the threat to confidentiality, economic value, and also the national interest. India's strategic techniques is ramping up investment in strategic technology, which includes space, defense, semiconductor, nuclear technology, cyber technology, biotechnology, clean energy, artificial intelligence, and also the quantum technologies. The protection of research output ensuring remain protected is critical, and also there is a many consequence in the security breaches, that is a technological advancement and expose of sensitive data is exploited the foreign exploited our internal security data by the foreign actors, and also there is need to strengthen our the research security. Policymaker must focus on the strengthening research security as a part of India's broader science and technology. Protection of sensitive data, intellectual property, research infrastructure, and also the personal things it involves concern about protect the sensitive data. And also we have so many challenges like espionage, sabotage, and also the foreign influence preventing the espionage, sabotage, and also adversarial foreign influence. So these are the important essential to safeguard these information through E&D, R&D investments. And also there is a many global challenge, that is a China factor, that research security breaches. The issue of security is not fair far-fetched, as there have been several cases of research security breaches around the world with a serious consequence. And also Harvard University case, in a famous case, a senior professor at Harvard and his two Chinese students were arrested for not disclosing their links to Chinese funding while allowed receiving funding from the US Department of Defense. And also there is a COVID-19 vaccine research, also another case found that there is was some cyber attack in 2020 to steal sensitive vaccine research and development data. And one of the main concern is European space agencies, that is several cyber attacks to sabotage or steal sensitive information, promoting that ESA to develop partnership with the European Defense Agency and also the cyber security. We need a global response to strengthen our research security, that is a US chips and science or such incident have prompted that several countries to develop policy guidelines to strengthen the research security. The US Chips and Science Act has several provisions on research security, that is complemented by other guidelines, including the research security framework of the National Institute of Standard and Technology. And also there is a Canada's National Security Guidelines, that is a policy on sensitive technology research and affirmation of concern along with a list of sensitive technology. There is a collaboration restriction that Canada has identified research institution primarily from China, Iran and Russia, which was collaborated, should be avoided. And also European Council approach, that is recommendation is taking a different approach based on the principle of self-governance by the sector, a risk-based and also the proportionate response and country agnostic regulation. It underlines the need to establish a center of expertise on research security, on highlight research security related guidelines for Horizon Europe, the primary research funding program of the EU. And also there is a military civil fusion and strategic implication, that is a fusion. Several of these initiatives were partially driven as responses to military civil fusion strategies, that is from Chinese Communist Party. And also there is a nexus between the defense and the research. There is a close nexus between the China's defense research and also industry, university, to develop the shared strategic research and technologies between the civilian and the military sector. Promote the research in India, it's very much important factor that should be limited attention in academics and government. Unfortunately, the concept of research security has received little attention in academic circles, government policy making, leading to vulnerabilities that adversarial actor could exploit these things. So we need to mapping security vulnerabilities. First of all, we need to systematically map up the security vulnerabilities, and also we need to understand how the foreign influence in the universities, and also we need to access how the vulnerability, and also we need to have very good infrastructure, that is a sensitive research infrastructure, and we need to revising our personal hiring and also access control. So there is avoiding the insider threat for the crucial research facilities. Also we need a role of government in these research institutions, that is a deliberation on security research, that government agencies and research institutions should deliberate on possible steps to make strategic research more secure and avoid the over regulations. And also we need the trusted international partners to engage in our arena, and also we need the concrete steps that should be research and security development is grow faster. So engagement of security and intelligence agency is very much important for this scenario, and also we need the classification, that is a classification in different categories based on the strategic value, economical impact, and also our national security implications. And also we need to develop a very good research network, that is a framework for that. So we have to give the perfect guidelines to form a framework, and also we need to response risk based. So there is any risk, that is European Council approach is a risk based approach, that is a considered to be avoid over regulation and also thus reducing the security risk. That and also we need a good surveillance mechanism on the research, that is a surveillance mechanism is needed to avoid these kind of risk. And also we need to observe how the cautions happening and also what is the challenges behind that. So in principle and practical challenge, there are several principal and practical challenges in this thing. So internal collaboration in science is required, so then only we can do all the scenario in a possible manner. And also we need a researcher, that is a good researchers we need for the balancing these things. And also we need open science for all, that is a infrastructure, open data, the general public service, that is a citizen science is required. And also we need a promotion on the open science, that science will be promoted by government funding agencies, scientific academics, and also by the individual researchers. So some administrative and regulatory challenges also required, that is a another major challenge would be the additional administrative and regulatory burden, that is a research security would bring to research institution and individual researchers already strained by the overly bureaucratic nature. And also we need a collaborative with the technical experts, so the research will be going forward towards that without any full understanding on the matter, making decision is wrong. So we need to understand and we need the technical expert to do these things in perfect manner. And also we need to avoid the political interference, that is a major setback for all the things. So we need to avoid these kind of political interference in the academical institution. And also we need the funding and also capacity building, that is a significant funding and engagement is required. And also we need a dedicated office, that is National Science Foundation could be created for this research security to establish the. And also we need we newly established Anushandan National Research Foundation, and we need the focal point on the coordination, that is our office should make a focal point on coordinating and synergizing the effort to research security among security agencies and also the academic institutions. So what we conclude that research institution would require significant funding, effective communication, engagement, capacity building to create a cadre of professional who would design, development, implement, and lead research security effort in India. A dedicated office similar to one of the US National Science Foundation could be created for research security in the newly established Anusandhan National Research Foundation. Such an office could become a focal point for coordinating and synergizing effort for research security among security agencies and academic institutions. Finally, researchers should be engaged at all levels of decision making to find the right balance of security issues and also in the open science. There is a regulatory burdens and scientific progress, but here the spirit as open as possible, as closed as necessary, could help the decision making. So we can move forward our research institutions in security line. Thank you so much.